Greetings, dear friends, and happy Monday. Welcome to the new week. As we've been doing pretty much a whole year, actually, except for a few glitches, and here I am checking in with what can we focus on letting go of during this last week of November. It's the last week in November. It's amazing to think how quickly this year is actually coming to an end. So having said that, there's a link in the description of my video here to let you download my guide on wrapping up 2018 in a sacred way and then setting intentions for 2019. I've talked a wee bit about that before, so please do, if you haven't had a chance to download that, click on the link that's in the description. And so here we are. Here in Ontario, we're sort of having milder temperatures. It's kind of raining outside and a bit dark. And this is the time of year for us to, if we follow the rhythms of the seasons, this is a time to start looking inwards. What are we wanting to experience more of? What are we wanting to create more of? What are we wanting to let go of that we've experienced in 2018? And so as I'm kind of talking and feeling into this energy, I'd like you to just take a nice deep breath with me. And if you're here with me live, just say hi. It's lovely to see you here. And if you're watching the recording, you can still do this. Doesn't matter if you're watching with me, doing this with me live or after watching replay, but just take a nice deep breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Just land right into this moment. And as we're doing this together, deep breath in and out of your mouth. And just in your own mind, I wonder what we can focus on letting go of as we wrap up the energy of November. November's been a really auspicious month because of that 11/11 energy in an 11 year from a numerology point of view. So let's see, what are we going to focus on letting go of this week? And what we're going to focus on is negative thoughts. So I like this one. This is a good one to be working with. So you know how I just said that as we kind of go into the shorter days, longer nights, it's good time to take a personal inventory on an emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual level. So where does negative thoughts block you from actually tapping into your own inner wisdom or allowing yourself to feel that sacredness of who you truly are at the core? So just see how does that land for you? Where does that come up? Where do negative thoughts come up and maybe talk you out of doing something? I don't know about you, but I can relate to some of that. That sometimes you have a great intention, a great idea, a great thought that's very supportive. You feel a really excellent lift to it. And then these little, I call them the mosquitoes of doubt. They start saying, oh yeah, but what about this? And what about that? And what about, and then before you know it, you've talked yourself out of something that was actually feeling really good. So where does that show up for you? And how does it show up for you? And is there a thinking process that you can let go of that's actually standing in your way? Just see how that feels for you. But I'm going to read out what I've got written in here in the guidebook that I have with my letting go guidance cards. So negative thoughts. Don't take other people's negativity personally. Most negative people's behavior is not just to you, but to everyone they interact with. What they say and do is a projection of their own reality. Even when a situation seems personal, even if someone insults you directly, it rarely has anything to do with you. What others say and do and the opinions they have are based entirely on their own self-reflection. You are being guided to let go of your own negative thought patterns and feelings which have arisen due to your dwelling upon past mistakes and regrets. We do that too much, eh? That's like I just said about the mosquito of doubt. Sometimes that's based on, well, yes, remember the last time this happened. And then we kind of get into that ruminating about the regret. And I wish I'd done something different or better. You need to let that go. Fixating on unconstructive thoughts is the source of stress in your life, and they are blocking the positive new energy from entering your life. Take a deep cleansing breath. And we can let go of those negative thoughts, those negative patterns. It sounds simple. I know it takes a lot of effort, but it's so worth it. And just see if you can catch yourself. If you get yourself into that pattern, See what can you do. You know, the other part about this too is that in order for negative thoughts to be in prevalence, like happening for you, positive thoughts are there too, because it's just two ends of the spectrum. You get to choose where you put your attention. And so maybe you could use negative thoughts as, when you start realizing there they are, take a deep breath and see, can you raise your awareness to the more positive thoughts? Thank the negative thoughts because they were coming up for some reason. And then see, can you choose another one? I didn't shuffle these. I'm just going to shuffle these angel cards, Doreen Virtue's angel cards. I find very supportive when we have a look at what can we let go of. And then we're going to just draw 3 cards to get some guidance, some support. That's what these usually do, is give us a wee bit of support, a little bit of clarity or insight into where else do negative thoughts impact you or block you. And this is beautiful. As I always say, there's never any accident. So the first one is power. So I just said about that opposite end of the spectrum. In order for negative thoughts to be around, positive thoughts are there too. You have the power to choose which end, where are you going to stick your awareness? And so you can just, if you have a negative thought, okay, take a deep breath, and in the next moment, choose something different. And above all, this is so, so important. This one's self-acceptance. So that regret, worry, kind of, you should have done better, you should have, shoulda, woulda, coulda, that kind of thinking, it doesn't serve you. And so this is part of okay, we all have negative thoughts, accept that they're there, and then make a new choice, make something, let it go and let it flow. And nature, I like the fact that nature came up, because I said that the idea of getting in touch with the seasons, I like to use the seasons and the moon cycles to actually help me flow with the energies around me. Obviously, at this time of year when it's winter, we don't go outside as much, but just visualize and feel your nature in how do you cycle through the seasons. And also, because like I said, we're wrapping up November, we're stepping into the last month of 2018. What is your nature through all of this? And enjoy nature too. I mean, we kind of stay indoors when it's winter, but see, can you go outside and play, skip in the snow a wee bit? I hope this helps you, and I wish you a wonderful week, just paying attention to those negative thoughts, see how they show up for you. And if you have any questions or comments, just comment in the comments below. And I wish you a wonderful week. Thanks for watching.